Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to your extended for this morning's reading. I'd like to invite you to look at the comment section below. Yesterday, today, of all week practically, I put a playlist of older videos that that might interest you. I'm asking for people who would like to do so and support this channel to watch another video, one of those after this one, to help support the view time, okay, and increase its well, success rate, I guess you could call it, whatever you like to call it. If not, thank you for watching. I mean, you're here twice a day already if you're really supporting, and I appreciate that wholeheartedly. I'm just trying to get this channel moving a little more in the direction I'd like it to, and asking for your help seems, well, the right thing to do. So there you go, Pisces. Here we go. We have the card of silence and the card embracing that came out. Which is fitting for the cards that came out this morning. The silence is the discernment, okay? I'm serene no matter what is occurring around me. Right. So it's going into your heart to take time to really look at things. Embracing is I embrace and love all of my life. Again, more of the inside of yourself, seeing how things intertwine with one another to bring in the sun. I mean, a sunflower is represented, and we had the sun this morning. So it's pretty accurate in a way that it's talking about. The Queen of Cups is all about being receptive to such things, okay? She is the Queen of Hearts. So absolutely comes in and is quite well explained. I'm going to look in this nice little soul coaching book, because these are the soul coaching card. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is Dark Days Tarot, and I'm going to be using the inversion tarot in a tin to clarify all of these. So I'm going to look at the silence card. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. It's a very intense message to say that. I mean, if you say it to yourself, it's like to look within to your internal source of power. Okay? Go beyond what's out there. Go beyond what's in your head. Go right into the middle. When I was a child that I didn't know any different, you know, they told me my soul was in the middle of my body. I always imagined it as a big bright ball of yellow inside of myself, shining inwardly. If that helps, go in there, okay? It says, in silence you'll find your sacred witness. It's a dwelling place of the soul. Never mind. Your spirit loves the truth, and in peace you can seek to discover the truth. If you're in pain, go into it until you find the source, so it can be healed. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into sweet quietude, and surrender to stillness. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. This peace gives you birth to your serenity. I am serene no matter what is occurring around me. Embracing. Embrace all of your life, both the dark and the light. There you go. Dance with your shadow and reclaim parts of yourself that you've denied. Embrace your past and what has been hidden or denied. And I feel what was coming in as I was reading that, reclaim the parts of yourself that you've denied. When we live in fear of tower moments, like I know I'm bringing that back, but it's true. When we live in fear of what might fail, we deny ourselves the possibility of looking at every part of our lives to make it something where we can grow on. Okay? So they want you to reclaim that. They want you to get yourself out of being afraid to experience things and running away from them. Okay? So let yourself reclaim those so that you can help grow. The path to wholeness is through accepting and embracing all parts of yourself. Every experience you've had, even the ones that you thought were bad, was important for your spiritual journey. Wow. What you deny in yourself can fester, even control your life. Right? Embrace your darkness because you need every aspect of yourself in order to attain wholeness. Don't suppress your anger, bitterness, or fear to a place where it can grow in the deep recesses of your being. Bring it to the light. Sun, right in the middle. Okay? And love it all. I embrace and love all of my life. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I mean, everything they do here is profound. But, yeah. Embrace it all. That was the message this week, Pisces. Embrace it all. Don't always be of the sword, thinking it's not a wand. Right? Realize your magic. Every part of you is magic. That's what I'm hearing. Every part of you is magic. Right. So, I'm going to take these cards and I'm just going to actually leave them here for today, Pisces. And I'm just going to drop it and underneath the deck. Alright, Pisces. The first card you had was the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And you have the Horseman of Pentacles. Okay. Message I got right away with these two cards together is saying that, understood, this is not going to be easy to deal with. You're going to have to, it's going to be getting yourself out of the details of being afraid. It's going to take some work to get back to this childlike joy, okay? You're so used to worrying about things coming in. You're so used to being stuck on the details. You're so used to people making you feel the details that it's hard sometimes to get back to this beautiful person who's just experiencing everything, okay? This is why you need this introspective time to really look at, to really discern. The word discern is very nice here, and it's very appropriate. To discern how you are reacting to things in your life. Are you letting it stop you from moving forward? Are you getting caught up in all the different little nuances? Are you really looking at the big pictures? Why are you letting yourself getting caught up in the nuances? All of that, okay? All of that, Pisces. It comes into play, and it's asking you to really reveal what you're trying to find. The next card was the Three of Cups. I love that. It's a card of reconnection. The Horseman of Swords. Yeah. They're telling me when the opportunity comes, the Knight of Swords is twice that he comes out in this reading. They really want you to move forward. When anything that has a connection to your heart, they really want you to move in with confidence. Okay? The way that you would as, you know, a young swordsman would, you know. Quick moving. With the most pure of intentions. Because the heart is such a great place to be. The heart space is a really wonderful place to be. I'm not talking about energies of power, okay? And some people say, I'm hearing Spirit saying about love, and sometimes that's love mixed in with different things, okay? It's mixed in with attraction, which is something different. It still has a very big pull, but I'm talking about the purity of love in itself, okay? Lust is sometimes the physicality between two people, the attraction that sets in. The love is sitting down, having a coffee, and somebody, like my husband makes me coffee on Saturday morning, that little act of love of him saying, I care about giving you something that you like first thing in the morning because I know how much you like it, and I'm willing to do it for you without you ever asking because I love you that much. I will give of myself to you That's the love, okay? That's the, and I'm not saying that somebody has to give you something. I'm talking about the selflessness of the act of love, something inside of you, okay? That makes you give without expecting back. There is something about that that is very pure and wholesome, and it is very powerful, okay? That reconnection to those types of energies should always be embraced wholeheartedly, okay? They're always saying that a chance should always be taken, and that sort of dynamic between people, okay? And Spirit will always offer up all kinds of beautiful help and love, especially if you're able to meditate and connect with them. You will feel the embrace of love around you like you've never felt in a human way, okay? I can tell you that much. It's just, and if you do feel it in a human way, they were meant to be here to give you a little bit of that feeling. I've had people that I feel that about, okay? All right, so you have death, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have death in reverse, right? Transformation is good. However, when you're always doing the transformation thing, the transitioning thing, it's because you're repeating things that you're having a hard time to learn. With the Six of Pentacles, they're trying to tell you, the more in balance you feel, maybe the less transitional periods you have. You know, you hear people going, this happened, that have happened, and that happened, and that happened. And they've no minute, just finished one thing. They're jumping into another drama or another thing. And I feel that their life is always in a constant flux. But if you see, they're repeating a lot of the same things over and over again. Life has a way of doing that to you. It will keep bringing the transition back to you for you to shift it into something else, okay? So, like I was using the wands and the swords all week, if you keep using that sword when it's a wand, death will come, the transition will come for you to realize that you're holding the wand. So you need to find that balance, okay? That's why it's in reverse, Pisces. All right, so the next card up was the Queen of Swords. And in here, I feel that this particular Queen of Swords is very even Steven. The eyes are the same, the swords in the middle. They have the same amount of birds, the same, you know, pillowy cloud. It feels that it mirrors a little bit like the Justice card, that everything's got to be like fair and equal, and that's not necessarily balance, okay? Again, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Cycles will keep repeating itself until that balance is restored, okay? Until you realize that equal parts doesn't mean balance. That if you have 4 bananas and a monkey and an elephant, they're going to be eating very differently from each other. You can't give 2 to one and 2 to the other, okay? It's not going to feed them the same way. That's what I mean. The Sun came in at this point in the middle of the reading to really give the contrast. This is meant to shine a light on your life, to really show you where you're, where you need to, we knew that, right? Yes, and the Four of Pentacles, where you need to release the control, okay? That the Tower is, first of all, is here to show you clarity. Okay, it's to help you discern the differences of what you're looking at, to help you not fear and trying to control this tower always falling. The clarity of it is that you are the tower, okay? Like we saw in the card yesterday with the cat, the emperor cat that looked like the tower, even right down to the crown on top of his head. You know, it was mirroring the Tower card in a way of putting the cat, you, as the Tower, instead of seeing the Tower as something different than you. And this is the clarity of this, okay? You're trying to control something that you already have control over. You think this is outward. You think this is outside of you. And a lot of times it is not outside of you. And I'm not talking about world disasters where things happen outside of you. Things will definitely happen outside of you. How you react to it is inside of you. Okay? That's the difference. Alright, so you have the Queen of Cups here showing up in this deck as well. Showing up very similar to this Discernment card where these beautiful clouds are showing themselves in both these cards. Okay? Discern from the outside to, of the outside to the inside. See what the differences are, where the differences lie. Okay? Okay. Right, all these cards coming in reverse. The World card coming in reverse. What I'm getting is if you got to topple this on its head. You've got to really change the way you think of things. The way this next cycle is going to finish. Okay? You have to look at it from a very different point of view. As you having the power, as you having the magic. You had the wand that created the magic. You're not reaching for the magic. You're just figuring out that you are the magic. That's the thing, okay? You really have to change your mindset when it comes. You got to flip things over. Flip things on their head to see what's going on. Okay? So that you can finish this cycle in a way that's going to make you start the new one in a very, very different way. The Two of Pentacles, blowing bubbles, blowing bubbles. Is she doing it at night and the day? That's always the thing with me, the Nine of Pentacles, right? When you get stuck in the details of this card, trying to adapt all the time, your Nine of Pentacles, again in reverse, is being taken away from you. Your hard work is being diverted from where it needs to be. Who cares if it's daytime or nighttime? It's something. There's the moon and there's the sun. Should just be happy doing that, right? Just blow bubbles, enjoy your time, adapt to it. Don't get stuck in things that's going to stop you from moving forward. Alright, so you have the Knight of Swords here. And the Ten of Cups is in the upright. Beautiful. Move joyfully, excitedly, open-heartedly. It's the same as this night in this reconnection. You had the Three of Cups in here. You have the Ten of Cups of here. It's telling you to move forward into these beautiful blessings. Okay, the success and the harmony. Don't be afraid of that. It comes from the middle, comes from the heart. That pure love that I was talking about. It's something different than just relationships, okay? Just that the ups and downs of relationship. It's the purest of love, okay? In the end, you have the Seven of Wands. Let's see. With the Three of Wands. Beautiful. Right, time to launch. Time to get this show on the road, Pisces, okay? Look at their long-term plans. Have foresight. Have vision. Take those first optimistic steps into the internal light that shines within. Stop reaching for things. Know that they are within you to have, okay? They are with you. You can discern this and then you can take action. We started with the action card here, okay? 15, 6, and we end with the beginning of action card. So just make sure to know that's exactly what you're doing. Okay, Horseman of Cups is in the reverse, which is good because, as I said, my Horseman of Cups, he's my up and down kind of. He's like the emotions going all over the place. They're just explaining to you that this reading is not, some of you are going to take it as an explanation of relationship love, like that attraction, that betrayal, that stuff, you know. You're going to say, well, I don't like moving into love quickly because, you know, I'm going to get hurt. They're saying it's not the love and leave him type of love. It's not that kind of love, okay? there is a different kind of love. I would say have the best friendship you've ever had in your life, okay? Such as, I'll bring in Catherine because I was talking about her yesterday. We had a love that will, I don't know, what is it, the word, supersede, whatever. That's not the right word. Okay, it will stand the test of time. It's the kind of love that's profound. It's a respectful, beautiful, kind space. I wish it for all of you. It's very hard to describe, such as love on the other side from Spirit, because it's a whole feeling. It's the best way I can put it. It's altogether whole. And once you have experienced it through friendship and through relationship, you can experience it with a partner. It's rare, but it does happen. My explanation won't be needed. You'll understand. Okay? So search out these people. You can find it in many different ways. You can find it in friendship. You can find it in family. You can find it in love, as in relationships. And it does exist across the board. You just have to not limit how you look for it. So make sure to look for it. And when you do find it, go for it wholeheartedly, because these people are going to be a great support in your life. They're going to be a great group that helps you just glow up, especially in those harder times when you're trying to figure things out. Okay? Alright, Pisces, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. This has been Message from Spirit. Tomorrow I'm coming back. We're doing the new moon in Aries that's coming up at the beginning of April, and we're going to do your Sunday reading for the first week, or last week, I should say, of March. Take care, Pisces, and I will see you tomorrow.